We've been muted the whole time. My bad.
You're a dumbass. Go ahead, do it again.
Nah, oh yeah, fine. We'll just recap real quick. Wins on Detroit, full game. Push on Detroit first 5. Win on Minnesota and Chicago. St. Louis first 5 and St. Louis full game. Indians first 5 run line. Push on Tampa Bay first 5. Losses on team total for St. Louis, Oakland, and Seattle first 5 under. And then the loss on the best bet with the Boston and New York game over the total.
Can we explain this? Okay, so we're in the same office. So I'm right there, see? So we're in the same room, so only one of our mics can be on. So mine is always muted. This dumbass kept his mic muted, and
it's because I unplugged my mic before the show. So
yeah, so it's not you. It's not you. We messed up on that one. It's fine. We'll just keep on moving on like there was nothing wrong with it. We'll probably put in the pin in the comments saying yes, the first 3 minutes are muted because we are idiots. But yeah, I'll work. Top of the morning to you, Tyreek. But yes, yesterday was a good day. I will say, the person who doesn't parlay, I tried something yesterday and I almost hit it. I think I put together an 8-legger just for the fun of it because I felt good about yesterday. So my plays on that were the over in the Miami game, over 8, which push. Our best bet yesterday was 9.5 for the Mets game. I ended up getting on the parlay a 9. So that one was a push there, but our best bet was a loser. I hit on the Blue Jays yesterday, which was nice. I hit on the Twins game over. I hit on that Cardinals game, plus 176. Hit on the under in that Dodger game, barely even going to extra innings. I'm good. I hit on the Giants over and the Giants money line. And then the Oakland Athletics were my only loser yesterday in terms of video plays. And it also, the Oakland Athletics cost me $600 yesterday.
Oof.
But I'm not going to complain. It was still a really good day. I think I ultimately profited 5-6 units on yesterday's slate. So really happy about that one. So ultimately, a really good day. And if anybody is interested, good morning. If anybody's interested for Counter-Strike, I do have G2 to sweep this morning at 10:30. So if you guys are interested, that's where I'm going on that one. But we got a full football slate. Yeah, of course. Baseball slate.
Yes.
To go over.
But we also had a guest yesterday. How did they do?
Oh, yeah. Tony, if you're watching at all, fantastic job. Tony went 3-0-1, 3 wins, no losses, and a draw yesterday. So that makes our last 2 guests between Detroit Lenny and Tony Cobbs on their first show on ESB are combined 9-0 and up over 10 units. So if anybody wants to be a guest on the show, you're going to have a good first day. So there's your incentive. But now, good job, Tony. Good work on yesterday's slate.
All right. Now we will kick it on off for today's baseball slate. 12:35 start on this game. And we have the Pittsburgh Pirates at the Cincinnati Reds in this game. We're getting Overton and Castillo, the pitching matchup in this game. Minus 248 here for the Reds, a plus 222 run back here on the Pirates. Total of 8 in this game. Are you looking at anything in this one?
Negative. No, this is not. When I was typing this up, I used covers, and on covers it still says TBD for the Pirates, and same thing on MLB. It's just not a good spot. If anything, it's a look towards the over because these two teams have been hitting the ball good lately. I know Cincinnati is leaning towards under, Pittsburgh's leaning towards over, but whenever these two teams play, for whatever reason, they always seem to hit against each other. That being said, I wouldn't mind going after Pittsburgh in this game. You get a nice plus 221 area. I know Louis Castillo's on the mound for the Reds, but Pittsburgh's won 6 out of their last 10. Reds on that decline, losing 7 out of their last 10. So I guess we'll see. But no, I don't have anything on this game.
Yeah. Looking at this matchup here, we have Overton, who is 0-0, a 0 ERA though, 0.6 WHIP, and only 5 innings pitched though. He's given up 2 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 1 walk. He has faced the Reds 2 times. He started once. He went 3 innings, only allowing 2 hits and no earned runs. And then he also pitched against them on Monday and went 1 inning pitched and gave up no runs. On the other side, Luis Castillo, 8-15, a 4.08 ERA, a 1.35 WHIP, and 176 and a third innings pitched, 181 strikeouts, and 69 walks. And looking at this matchup here, yeah, I think if you guys want to get involved in this game, I think this is a dog or pass type of spot. Now, I still don't trust this bullpen for Pittsburgh, and I don't trust this bullpen for Cincinnati either. So this would be a Pittsburgh first 5 at plus 210 type of spot. I'm actually very tempted on taking a shot with them there. I might post something up on that. Also, if you like Pittsburgh, they didn't. They hung a 2.5 here at minus 149. I could be talked into that one a little bit. I think that this is a potential spot where you can see the Pirates put up a few runs against Castillo and this Reds bullpen. So for me, it's Pittsburgh first 5 plus 210 or team total over 2.5. Not anything I pulled the trigger on quite yet. Keep an eye out on the community tab. I might put something out on this later.
Yeah, sounds good. That's fine. Thanks for the research yesterday. Had a great day. I'll see you again. Let's do it again. Yeah, yesterday, fire. Suppness, Lex, suppness. I like that. We'll go ahead and move on to the next one.
Yes, we have the Chicago White Sox at the Detroit Tigers in this one. And we have Casey.
Cancel.
What?
Postponed. Rain.
Oh, man, I really like that play, too. I had Detroit.
I was scrolling through the MLB, and I didn't see it. I'm like, oh, no. And then I scrolled down, postponed.
Damn.
Rain. Next.
Yeah, all right, fine. Then now that game's canceled, it makes me want to pull the trigger on this game even more. Give me the Pittsburgh Pirates team total over 2.5. I was looking hard at that one. I'll add it on. 2.5 at minus 149. I'll add Pittsburgh on and take Detroit off.
Fair enough. That's fine. Appreciate everything. Just started following and betting to love knowledge. Of course, dude. Of course. Suppness. Not one suppness. We get 2 suppness today from Lex. So it's going to be a good day.
Yes.
But we get this matchup now.
Yeah, we get the matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays in this one. We're getting Merriweather.
Yep.
Julian Merriweather and Luis Patino, the pitching matchup for this game. Minus 110 for the Rays, plus 100 for the Jays. Total of 9 in this game. Merriweather 0-1, a 4.91 ERA, a 1.09 WHIP, and 7 in the third innings pitched, only 7 strikeouts and 3 walks. On the other side, Luis Patino 4-3 with a 4.73 ERA, a 1.35 WHIP, and 70 in the third innings pitched. He has 69 strikeouts and 28 walks. And looking at this matchup here, I personally stayed off this game. It would be definitely a lean towards the Rays in this one. They're at home, and we see Patino actually has some numbers behind him. I don't think I can particularly back Merriweather in this spot. I don't care that the Jays have been playing well lately. This is a spot where, for me, it's home team or pass. So I'm going to be going with, I'm going to stay off this game, but I'm leaning towards the Rays here in the first 5 innings. You can get them at a minus 110 in the first 5 innings or plus 125 on the first 5 run line, but I'm going to end up passing on this game.
Wake up and bet the Jays. That's what I've been doing. It's been making money. Why not? I know this Merriweather guy is a little bit questionable. He's an opener. It's a bullpen game. He's gone. The most he's gone this year is 2 innings, and that was on April 8th. But I know this is going to be a bullpen game of sorts, but I'm fine with it. Toronto's been playing really good. Their bats have been hitting, and this is a really good spot for the. Once again, I'm still looking at not really momentum, but motivation, and looking at it. I don't really know if there's a team that right now that's more motivated than the Toronto Blue Jays. They have made a humongous comeback. I know their bullpen isn't the greatest. It's kind of a mid-pack bullpen. Yeah, it's a 4 ERA bullpen. It's like mid-pack, but I really don't care. This Toronto team is going to be able to hit, especially against Luis Patino. Patino hasn't really been pitching all that well. He's allowed 10 runs in his last 3 starts. That combines 13 innings. So he has not been pitching as well. I don't think he has a good game today. I think Toronto takes advantage. And this is, I believe this is the last game between these two teams. This is the last game between these two teams for this series. I think Toronto has to take this game. Once again, they know that the Yankees are breathing down their back, only a half game back still. So this is a must-win game for the Toronto Blue Jays, and I think they go ahead and get it today. Toronto, I think I got it at like even money, but I like it. I like Toronto today.
By the way, the long relief guy or the primary reliever will be Ross Stripling.
That's fine. I don't mind that.
Alrighty then. We'll move on then. Kansas City Royals are at the Cleveland Indians in this one. It is a minus 109, minus 101 pick'em in this game. Total of 8.5. We're getting Carlos Hernandez and Logan Allen, the pitching matchup here. Are you looking at anything in this matchup?
No. No, I am not. It's just this one's. Can I call this one a 1-800 gambler?
Yeah, why not?
It's not a good matchup. It really isn't. Looking at the two pitchers, Carlos Hernandez 6-2 with a 3.9 ERA. Logan Allen on the other side 1-7 with a 7.11 ERA. No, not a spot I want to get to. It's just there's plenty of other spots. I think I got like 7 plays on today's slate. So this one is a layoff game and move on. I will have one in the next game that we go over.
All right. Yeah, looking at this game here, we have Carlos Hernandez is 6-2 with a 3.90 ERA, a 1.30 whip, and 80 2/3 innings pitched. He has 73 strikeouts and 38 walks. On the other side, Logan Allen's 1-7 this year, 7.11 ERA, a 1.51 whip. He has 44 1/3 innings pitched, 30 strikeouts, and 16 walks. And yes, this is an easy stay-off game for me here. It'd be a lean towards the Royals in this spot. I just don't particularly trust Logan Allen. He's looked like really bad this year. Both these teams are very mediocre right now, 5-5 in their last 10 games. Kansas City does struggle on the road, though, 33 44 on the road. And Cleveland's actually one game under 500 at home. So this is a spot where this is an easy stay-off game for me, even at a pick-em price. There are way better spots on this card, and this is definitely not one of them.
100%. Over the chat for a minute. Lex Steele likes Kansas City. Okay, good luck. Maybe if you know what, maybe we instead of 1-800 gambler, we should just gone 1-800 Lex.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, my bad. I'll know that for next time. Hi, Grandma. Hi. Good morning, Nick and Tim. Love your knowledge. Appreciate it. Kansas City moneyline first 5. Yeah, 1-800 Lex. 1-800 gambler. That works too. Apparently, it's too early to bet first 5s in the MLB. On what kind of suspect?
On when? I don't know.
Okay. I mean, you could bet them right now.
Yeah. That's how I'm always able to. They're up around 8:30.
Interesting. Well, we'll go ahead and move on though.
Yes, we have the Miami Marlins hosting these Washington Nationals. Minus 125 for the Marlins, plus 115 run back on Washington. Total 7.5 in this game. Josiah Gray takes on Eliezer Hernandez in this pitching matchup here. Looking at this pitching matchup, Josiah Gray this season is 0-2 with a 6.24 ERA, a 1.77 whip, 53 1/3 innings pitched, 57 strikeouts, 27 walks. On the other side, Eliezer Hernandez 1-2 with a 3.80 ERA, a 1.24 whip, 42 2/3 innings pitched, 40 strikeouts, and 12 walks. And this is definitely a spot where I like the over in this game. Both these teams have been trending more towards the over as of late. The Nationals over in 6 of their last 10 games, 2 in a row. And on the other side, Miami's gone on over in 7 of their last 10 games and 4 in a row. Eliezer Hernandez and Josiah Gray, definitely 2 pitchers that don't particularly scare me off the over in this one. Josiah Gray, a 6.24 ERA. I do expect better things out of him next year. He was one of the bigger pieces, part of that Max Scherzer trade. So I do expect he's going to perform sometime for this Washington team. This is just not the year for the Nationals. So for me, I'm going over in this game. I think that we're going to see some runs, and it's going to be plenty of offense in this game. So over in this game between the Marlins and the Nationals.
Yeah, the fact that it's gone down to a 7.5 is a little bit questionable. But yeah, I'm all over the over as well. You get Josiah Gray, who it's 100% over, and maybe even lean towards Miami. Josiah Gray, in his last 4 starts, all of them have gone over. Last 6 starts, 5 out of the 6 have gone over. Not to mention he's lost his last 5 starts. The Nationals have lost his last 5 starts. And it's one of those spots where, no, I can't really – I don't really understand why it's a 7.5. I think that's really, really low. I think this game goes way, way, way over. These 2 pitchers don't scare us. Josiah Gray, as I mentioned, has not been pitching good. Eliza Hernandez, Hernandez, whatever his name is, it doesn't matter. No, I'm not scared of either pitcher. I think both teams can rack up the runs. Like I mentioned the other day, this game could be a 1-0 game going into the 5th, and then all of a sudden runs come in. If anybody had the 7.5 for this game, it was 1-0 at the end of the 5th. The game finished 7-1. So you're welcome. That's exactly what happened, and I can honestly see it happening again, where this is a late cover or it's a very, very early cover like it was 2 nights ago. So I'm going over in this one. I've done it the last 2 days. Why not go after it again over in the Washington-Miami game?
Yeah, also lean towards that Miami first 5 run line as well. I think that they should absolutely dominate against Josiah Gray in this game.
100%. We'll go on to this beauty of a matchup.
William Hill, you can do first inning and all other bets except for first 5. Yeah, I don't bet with Will Hill, so Latoya is on the over in this game. I like it. Did I miss the Cardinals Brewers predictions? No. That will be in a few games. We got New York and Texas. We got Baltimore and Philly. We have New York and Boston. Then we have St. Louis and Milwaukee. We just go by the order of our sports book, so which is also time order. So looking at the next game here, the New York Yankees host the Texas Rangers in this game. A -263 for these Yankees. A +235 run back here on the Rangers. Total of 9 in this game. Taylor Hearn, Corey Kluber, the pitching matchup in this one. Are you looking to get to this one?
No, absolutely not. If anything, as crazy as it sounds, it'd probably be a lean towards Texas. And the only reason why I say that is I don't like Corey Kluber. I like to fade Corey Kluber a lot, and it's made me some money. It's just I'm not backing Texas on the road though. This is one of those games where no, there's no reason to bet it. Yankees are -270 at this point, a little bit too wide of a game, and the run line on them are a -138. And then there's no way I'm laying anything with Texas, and then I don't really care about a total. Maybe a lean towards the over, but Texas can't hit on the road. No. This is a game where it flip-flops too many times. I'm not interested in this game. Move on.
Yeah, I'm on the same page there. This is just way too chalky. Hearn is 6-5 with a 4.52 ERA, a 1.31 WHIP, and 93 2/3 innings pitched, 87 strikeouts, and 37 walks. On the other side, Kluber is 5-3 with a 3.68 ERA, a 1.28 WHIP, and 71 innings pitched, 76 strikeouts, and 32 walks. And looking at this matchup, yeah, it's just I want to get to the Yankees in this game. I really do. And it's just too expensive to bet this team right now. They've won 6 of their last 10 games. I believe they're going for the sweep over the Rangers in today's game. And the Rangers have been struggling as of late. They've lost 7 of their last 10 games. They've lost 3 in a row. They're 22-54 on the road, so they're not even a particularly great team on the road. So this would absolutely be a Yankees or nothing spot here. But unfortunately, if you want to get the first 5 run line for this team, it's a -165, which I think it's a bit too much. So, yeah, I'm going to end up staying off this game. I wanted to get to the Yankees to be a lean towards that first 5 run line. Just a little bit too chalky in my eyes for this one.
100%. We'll move on.
Yeah, too much juice. You're right. It's a nerfy day. All right.
There you go. That's fine. If that's the angle you like, that works.
Yeah, but we'll move on here. The Baltimore Orioles are at the Philadelphia Phillies in this one. Phillies a slight minus 315 favorite in this one. Total 8.5 in this game. Colby Aiken and Zach Wheeler, your pitching matchup here. Are you looking at anything in this one?
No. I will say on my book, or on our book, there is an odds booster for Philadelphia run line. They brought it from a 140 something down to a plus 110. So I was a little bit intrigued on that one, but I can't trust that. This is a pass game. I'm not interested in this one. Once again, line way too widespread. Not laying 315, not laying 145. I can't really lean towards an over because I don't think that the Baltimore Orioles are going to score much off of Wheeler. Can't lean towards an under because I think that the Phillies can absolutely smash today against the Orioles pitching. No, this is not a game I'm interested in. We'll go ahead and move on.
Yeah, looking at this one here, we got definitely a starch difference in pitching matchup for this one here. Keegan Aiken, my bad, 2-10 with a 6.93 ERA, a 1.61 WHIP, 89 2/3 innings pitched, 76 strikeouts, and 39 walks. He's someone there. He only has a starting job in the MLB because he's a Baltimore Oriole. On the other side, Zach Wheeler, 14-9 this season, a 2.83 ERA, a 1.202 WHIP, and 203 innings pitched. He does have 231 strikeouts and 43 walks, and he was someone who did have who was a favorite to win the Cy Young at one point this season. This feels like last game. This is just way too chalky. This one's even more chalky, actually. If you want to get to the Phillies' first 5 run line, it's a minus 175. Granted, they should absolutely smack Aiken around the park, and Zach Wheeler should be able to shut down this Baltimore team. So if there would be a team I'd be more willing to lay juice on to take a first 5 run line, it's definitely Philadelphia over Baltimore in this one. Am I trusting that? Absolutely not. They're even giving me 2.5 on a team total for Baltimore at minus 130, and I want nothing to do with it. So, yeah, this is a game where I don't want anything to do with this game. I guess it would be dog or pass if I really have to get to something in this game, but I want nothing to do with this game.
Nope, you don't need to do anything for it. Oh, the boss is here. Hit the like button, y'all. It's money-making time. Listen to Allie. Listen to Allie.
She said it, so you got to do it now.
Yep. You need to do it. Under. That's fine. I couldn't really lean either way. You guys all have serious gambling problems.
Me too.
Yo. What's up, Earle Bros? You got some great takes yesterday on St. Louis and the under in the Dodger game. I got you. Yeah. I will say that Dodger game, very close. Too close for comfort. But yeah, really good there. Line is way too wide on Philly. I'll pass on this game. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
If you want to pull a little degenerate here, these are both first 5 lines. Yankees and Phillies, you can get that for minus 118 on a 2-leg first 5 parlay.
No, move on.
Moving on, though. New York Mets are at the Boston Red Sox in this game. Red Sox minus 175, plus 160 run back here with the Mets. Total of 9 in this game. We're getting Tajon Walker and Chris Sale in this pitching matchup. Where are you looking at for this game?
Oh, I gotta say, this Mets team is done. They are toast. They gave up. No, this is not a game I'm looking after. I will say our best bet came from this game yesterday with the over, missed by half a run. But no, I pass on this one. If anything, even though they haven't played well at all, Tajon Walker at plus 160. That's all I could say. Now, Chris Sale has been pitching fantastic since he's been getting back. Maybe a lean towards the under in this game. It's at a 9. I wouldn't mind that. Mets have not really been hitting, and I think that Tajon Walker can slow down these Boston bats. So maybe a lean there, even though both teams are trending over lately. But no, this is not a game I'm going after. Too wide of a line, and I'm not interested in this one.
Yeah, looking at this game, Tajon Walker, he started on such a good start. Now he's 7-10 this season with a 4.27 ERA, a 1.17 WHIP, 149 and 2/3 innings pitched, 140 strikeouts and 50 walks. On the other side, Chris Sale, man, the Boston Red Sox could not have gotten him back at a better time. So far, he's 4-0 this season with a 2.40 ERA, a 1.23 WHIP. He has 30 innings pitched. He struck out 31 batters and he's only walked 6. Looking at this Mets team, they've mailed it in. This Mets team is done. I don't see any potential playoffs in this game or for this team at all. But this was also a team that was expecting 50 to 60 starts out of Syndergaard, Carrasco, and DeGrom, and they got all of 20. So this is definitely a team that
I will say real quick. DeGrom and Syndergaard are set to come back before the end of the year to make at least one start each.
Who the hell cares? This team is done. If I was the Mets right now, I would say DeGrom, Syndergaard, get 100% healthy for next year. We're not doing anything this year. And the Mets are running into a very difficult pitcher today in Chris Sale. And they're running into a very hot team right now in the Boston Red Sox, who have won 7 of their last 10 games. They've won 6 in a row. They are not the hottest team in baseball, though. That is the Cardinals. But apparently teams in red are winning. They're 48 and 29 at home this season. And the Mets, this is what really killed them this year. 29 and 45 away from Citi Field, which is absolutely horrible. And they've lost 7 of their last 10 games. They've mailed it in. Give me the Boston Red Sox here in the first 5 run line. It's now minus 133. I got it at minus 123. The Red Sox should absolutely take care of business in this game. I see nothing fight-wise out of this New York Mets team today.
100% agree. I'm going to bring back to where's the comment?
But first, hottest team for the win, Red Sox, Boston money line, Boston run line. You have Boston money line on your parlays.
Did you miss that? No, you did not. We're going over right now.
Yes.
Sorry, I had to.
Yeah, we're looking at the St. Louis Cardinals at the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers are now a minus 128 in this game. Total of 9. Miles Mikolas, Brent Anderson, the pitching matchup in this one. Are you looking at getting involved in this game?
Yeah. And you guys will never guess where I'm going with this one. I'm going with the St. Louis Cardinals. This team is just the hottest team in baseball right now. As I mentioned, we're starting to fade this Milwaukee team because, I know their their lucky number is 3 and they still haven't clinched yet. They've clinched. I still don't see the St. Louis team dropping games. And keep in mind, Milwaukee still gets 3 games against the Mets. So I think that they could easily take care of business there and clinch the division. They're not worried about these series as much. Yes, they would love to clinch as soon as possible. But this St. Louis team has been hot. And they're getting hot at the right time of the year because normally towards the end of the year, that is where if you have the momentum, that's the hot teams going into the playoffs normally do the best. And I know Nick is smiling and everything because he's got that 55-1 ticket. But no, it's got to be Cardinals or nothing. I got him at plus 107. I believe they're now up to like a plus 120, which is a little bit weird. I guess money's coming out of Milwaukee, even though St. Louis has won all these games in a row. No, back to St. Louis today. Make it 11. We're going with it and send it. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely here. Miles Mikolas 1-2 with a 4.50 ERA, 1.31 WHIP, only 32 innings pitched though, 21 strikeouts and 10 walks. On the other side, Brent Anderson 4-8, a 4.18 ERA, a 1.234 WHIP, 88 in the third innings pitched, 56 strikeouts and 26 walks. Anderson's gonna be a nice little bullpen piece for them come playoff time. So, but looking at this game here, I don't know how you can not go with St. Louis here. They continue to win. They've won 10 games in a row, and they're giving you plus money again on them. I unfortunately got the first 5 here at minus 105. It's now plus 108. I like them first 5. I might bet them full game. I think this is definitely a Cardinals team that I'm going to be looking to back for the rest of the season. Yes, I do have that 55-1 ticket on it, and if you wanted to bet it today, it's 28-1. Little bit of a movement there, yeah. The only teams higher than them right now, the Yankees are 18-1. Braves, Red Sox, and Blue Jays are all 16-1. White Sox 750, 7-1 for the Rays, 625 for the Brewers, 6 for the Giants, 525 for the Astros, and 325 for the Dodgers. So yeah, and once again, yesterday they only implemented their wild card lead a little bit more. They're up 4 games now on the White Sox or on the Reds. They are up 4.5 games on the Padres, who choked away their game yesterday. So this team's going to start to run away with this wild card spot, and I think they're going to give whoever they have to face in the first round on that wild card game a really good game. I think it's going to be the Giants. The Dodgers have been playing really well lately, but yeah, I like the Cardinals here in the first 5 innings. I got it at -105. You can get them for now +108 in the first 5 innings. Give me the Cardinals in this matchup.
Yeah, all over it. Good morning, Tim. Cashed a nice 5-team parlay with you and Tony yesterday. All right. Let's get it. Wake up and bet St. Louis, hottest team in baseball right now, going for 11 straight wins against the struggling Brew Crew Bats. Yes. Are you guys Twins? Yes. Welcome to the channel. That red button down there is a subscribe button. Brewers left their bats in Cleveland. Yep. Yeah. Have played from behind ever since. Yep. Cleveland left their bats in August. Yep. I'll never bet on the Reds or the White Sox ever again. Never won a cent, but lost a lot. Never say never. Okay. Join the club. Right on, Lex. Lost 2 of my 12 legs. Yeah, Reds and Texas. Gotcha.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, the Reds have been really bad lately.
Yep. We'll go ahead and keep on keeping on. This one, go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, we have the Minnesota Twins at the Chicago Cubs in this one here. -115 for the Twins, a +105 here for the Cubbies. Total of 7 in this game. We're getting Ryan and Hendricks, the pitching matchup here for this one. Last time I knew these 2 guys aren't aces. Oh, yeah, this is our best bet. That's right. My bad. Yeah, this is our best bet over on picksandparlays.net. So ignore that. We'll move on here.
Yeah, hold on. Click right here. But before that, morning, Mom. Hi. Anyways, we'll go ahead and move on. We got 5 games left.
Yeah, and as we were mentioning last game, the Dodgers are now at the Rockies in this game. Potential wild card matchup for the St. Louis Cardinals if the season were to end today. And we get the -195 now for the Dodgers, +180 for the Rockies. Total 10.5 in this game. Walker Buehler, German Marquez, the pitching matchup in this game. And looking at this one here, Walker Buehler, 14-4, 2.39 ERA, a .96 WHIP, 192 innings pitched, 194 strikeouts, and 49 walks. On the other side, German Marquez is 12-10, 4.16 ERA, a 1.23 WHIP, and 171 innings pitched, 168 strikeouts, and 58 walks. And looking at this matchup here, we get an elite team in elite form. We have the LA Dodgers, who have won 9 of their last 10 games. They've won 3 in a row. They're still pushing to try to take that National League West away from the San Francisco Giants. They're 1 game behind them. This is something rather crazy, that those standings in the National League West here. We get 2 teams. One's at 98-53. The other's at 97-54. One of them will be playing a 1-game do-or-die wild card game.
And I will say, it was kind of funny how we both had 2 teams from the West winning 100 games. Anybody had the Giants? No, nobody had the Giants. But
No,
go ahead.
I had the Giants as probably an 81-85 win team. I think they're drastically overperforming this year. So that's probably that's probably something to keep in mind. But for me in this game, you got to go with the Dodgers in this spot. They're absolutely on fire. The Rockies coming into this game have lost back-to-back games, and I really like Walker Buehler over German Marquez. This is definitely a pitching advantage here in favor of the LA Dodgers in this spot. So I'm going Walker Buehler here. And the Dodgers' first 5 run line, you can get that at a minus 125 now. Ooh, I beat it back. That line's moved from 145 to 125 now. So not a good line movement there for me. But I definitely like the Dodgers here in the first 5 innings at minus half a run.
Yep. Laney Elliott says the under 10.5 is a little fishy, but still put a unit because it's plus money. Just because it's plus money doesn't mean it's fishy. I'm on it as well. And the main reason why it's plus money is it probably just dropped to 10.5 from 11, which means it's probably not as good line movement for you, but it's still fine. That where it's heading right back up to 11 in a little bit. So maybe if you wait a little bit, you can get it at 11. But it's low for a reason. It's not low. Sorry, it's not low for a reason. And I like the under. I know everybody. Oh, it's in Coors Field. This, that, and I don't care. German Marquez against Walker Buehler. This one's an under. This one's an under all freaking day. Day. And 10.5, 11. I would probably go all the way down to a 9.5 in this game. I don't think you're going to get much runs from these two pitchers. So under in this game, riding it. These two teams, 4-5-1 over under record for the Dodgers. Colorado is 2-6-2 over under. So go from there. I like the under in this game.
Sounds good.
Dodgers, yeah, another Nerfy. Yeah, I like it. I like the Nerfy. What's up, Pro Bill? Good show. Appreciate it. Reds on the run line. It's got to be against the Pittsburgh Pirates, but I'm not backing the Reds.
Absolutely not.
4 games left.
Yeah, we're going to look at the Houston Astros at the LA Angels in this one. Astros a minus 190 in this game, plus 175 run back here on the Angels. Total 9.5. Luis Garcia is going up against Junk. It was
That's not nice.
Jansen Junk,
okay.
The pitcher for these Angels. And are you looking at this one at all?
No, I am not. If anything, once again, you got to go back to Houston run line. It's kind of the safe bet at this point, except for it's just way too juicy for me. Looking at this one, yeah, 8-2 their last 10 for Houston, and 3-7 the last 10 for the Angels. It's Houston or nothing. But I'm choosing nothing in this game. It's not a spot I want to bet. If you want to bet the Houston Astros without betting the Houston Astros, bet the over. But I'm not interested in this game. I have 2 plays now in the last 2 games.
Yeah, looking at this game, Luis Garcia is 11-7, a 3.37 ERA, a 1.16 WHIP, 144 and 3rd innings pitched, 160 strikeouts, and 45 walks. On the other side, Junk is 0-1 with a 2.25 ERA, a 1.25 WHIP, and 8 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, and 1 walk. And looking at this game here, this was one of those games that I did like. I like this game a lot. I just had to figure out what spot I wanted to get to in this game more than anything. I was looking at a few. I ended up landing on the Houston Astros first 5 run line at minus 135. But I was also looking towards the over in this game. I was also looking towards the team total over for the Houston Astros. The Astros have put up 10 runs in back-to-back games against this Angels team, and I expect them to continue hitting here today. The Astros are going to be a team I'm probably going to look to back a little bit in the playoffs, knowing they're going to be going up against the White Sox most likely. I really like that spot for the Astros, and I think that this is a good spot for them here. I know they're on the road, but the Astros are not a bad road team at 43-33. You're looking at a team that can win on the road, which is a big plus when it comes to the playoffs. They've won 8 of their last 10 games. They've won 3 in a row. The Angels were eliminated yesterday. They've lost 7 of their last 10 games. They've lost 5 in a row. So, yeah, everything in this game points towards the Astros, and I like them minus 135 on the first 5 run line here in this game.
Sounds good. A couple comments. Yankees over. Fine.
I can see it.
Miami over. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm sure Tony would agree on the under. Yeah, in that Colorado game, 100%. Good show. Thanks, guys. No problem. We got you. Houston minus 8.5 runs. Houston minus 4.5 runs to be safe. Fair enough.
Or you can get Houston minus 2.5 at plus 110.
Don't mind it.
But
we got 3 games left.
Yep.
We're going to power through them.
Yeah, the Atlanta Braves here are at the Arizona Diamondbacks, minus 175-ish for the Braves, a plus 160 for the Diamondbacks, total of 9. We get Ian Anderson, Merrill Kelly, the pitching matchup for this one. We get Anderson, who is 7-5 this year with a 3.75 ERA, a 1.29 WHIP, and 115 in the third innings pitched, 114 strikeouts and 49 walks. On the other side, Merrill Kelly, 7-10 with a 4.41 ERA, a 1.28 WHIP, and 147 innings pitched, 119 strikeouts and 35 walks. And looking at this spot here, I stayed off this game. I'm looking a little bit towards that Braves first 5 run line. I think that they're obviously the better team here. They're going for the sweep. The thing is, though, there's just one pitcher I'm not particularly wanting to fade that's on the Diamondbacks. Merrill Kelly seems to be one of those guys where he pitches halfway decent at home, and he's overall a decent pitcher, or the best pitcher that these Diamondbacks have. At home this year, he does have a 4-3 record with a 3.38 ERA, which is a little bit better than his 5.56 ERA on the road. So it would be a lean towards the Braves' first 5 run line in this game. I just did not get to it.
Yeah, this will be the last game that I pass on. If anything, Braves run line or nothing. Diamondbacks, crappy team, 48 and 103. Still tied with the Baltimore Orioles for the worst team in the league. So we'll see where that goes. But no, this is the last game I'll pass on. I'm not going to elaborate too much on it. It's not a good game. Plenty of better spots on the slate. So go ahead and passing on this one.
All righty.
Minus 2.5, hot Atlanta. I'm fine with that. That's fine.
All right, moving on here. The Seattle Mariners are at the Oakland Athletics in this one. You can get the Athletics around minus 135, plus 125 run back here on the Mariners. Total 8.5 in this game. Chris Flexen, Cole Irving, the pitching matchup. What are you looking at for this game?
I went with Chris Flexen and the Seattle Mariners. They've won the first 2 games of the series. They've won 3 straight now. And this is a 4-game series, so they're not really looking for the sweep at the moment. But this is still a very big series for these 2 teams, considering the playoff implications that are on the line. And I think that you're going to get another solid start out of Chris Flexen, who is still the most profitable pitcher in all of baseball this year. I'll pull up those stats as I'm talking. But it's more of after this big win streak from the Oakland Athletics, they've really started to struggle. Okay, here we go. Chris Flexen is 19-9, or Seattle's 19-9 when Flexen pitches. You're up 13 units. Next highest would be Logan Webb, 19-4. Chris Bubik, 13-5. Herman Marquez, 19-10, and Casey Mize, 15-13. So those are your top in terms of pitcher profit rankings. Those are your top 5 pitchers, and I think Chris Flexen builds that lead today. This Seattle team has turned it around a little bit. They're still a little bit out. They're still 3 games back for the wild cards. I don't think they're going to quite get there unless you see a total collapse of either Boston, Toronto, or Yankees, and it has to be 2 of those teams to collapse. So I'm not interested in either. I'm not really thinking that they're going to hit the wild card, but I do have Seattle in this game. I got them at nice plus money. I think I got them plus 126. Grabbing Seattle to win the 3 games in a row against the Oakland Athletics.
Yeah, looking at this one here, Chris Flexen's 12-6 this year, a 3.66 ERA, a 1.26 WHIP, 162 in a third innings pitched, 110 strikeouts and 36 walks. And I bet a bunch of Mets fans are sitting here wondering where was that from 2017 to 2019, where he went a combined 3-11 for the Mets. On the other side, Cole Irving, 10-13, a 3.94 ERA, a 1.29 WHIP, and 161 in the third innings pitched, 112 strikeouts and 35 walks. And looking at these 2 teams, we're seeing a pretty decent undertrend for these 2 teams. Mariners have gone under in 3 straight. The Oakland Athletics have posted a 3-6-1 over-under record in the last 10 games, and they've gone under in 4 straight games. I do like these pitchers a little bit. Chris Flexen has looked absolutely fantastic this year, and Oakland, they've looked pretty decent as well. Cole Irving, he's a decent pitcher. I think he'll be able to slow down this Mariners offense enough to keep this game under. So I like the first 5 under 4.5 in this one at -110. I expect a decent pitchers duel, and I expect these offenses to struggle a little bit today. So first 5 under 4.5 at -110. Seattle Mariners, Oakland Athletics for this game.
Fair enough. Braves run line. Yeah, we don't mind that one. Love plus money. Chris flexing. Can't stop betting him. Oh yeah. I mean,
you be flexing the plus money there.
Hell yeah. Last game of the day.
Yes, we have the San Francisco Giants at the San Diego Padres in this one. Pick them here, -105, -105, total 9.5. And give me 1 second when I turn my time machine back to 2015. All right, we have Vince Velasquez taking on Scott Kazmir in this one. Yes, Scott Kazmir, one of those guys who I believe he pitched for like the Devil Rays back when the Devil Rays.
Yes.
In like 2007. So this is definitely an old matchup here. Kazmir is 2006. Kazmir 0-1 with a 6.43 ERA, a 1.29 WHIP, 7 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts, and 1 walk. On the other side, Vince Velasquez 3-7 with a 6.09 ERA, a 1.46 WHIP, 85 2/3 innings pitched, 89 strikeouts, and 45 walks. And I believe I just need to take a look at some stats here for Scott Kazmir, because if we look, the last time we saw him in action, he went. I can't find his numbers here. Last time we saw him in action here, we saw him over in Japan. He pitched with the Team USA in the Tokyo Olympics.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if he pitched or not. Team USA baseball. I'm gonna look up these stats after you break down the game. But for me, this is a simple pass spot here. I just can't back Scott Kazmir at this point in his career, and Vince Velasquez is another guy I just can't back. I think it's an over or nothing maybe in this game, but I'm absolutely not getting involved in this game.
No, there's 100% of play, and even though this is Scott Kazmir has pitched 7 innings this year, and then previous to that, 2016 was the last time he pitched. I'm going Giants in this one. They've won 7 out of the last 10. They're fine. And this Padres team is imploding. As Alex said, not pretty. It's San Fran or nothing. And then you're giving me even money or pick up money against Vince Velasquez. Yeah, I'm grabbing that all day. Give me the Giants money line. I would be all right with the over as well. But my big bet for this one will be the Giants money line in this game.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's a box score that shows. Oh, here we go. I do have. I'm going to see if this was the only game that they had that he did. He did pitch one game in the Olympics. He pitched on August the 4th in Tokyo against the Dominican Republic. He went 5 innings. He gave up no earned runs on 2 hits and struck out 5 batters and only walked 1. So
there you go.
He did look pretty decent in the Olympics, but this is not the Olympics anymore. These are actual major league hitters. Because a lot of those players that were over in the Olympics were either minor league players. Because I saw one of the games, Shane Baz for the Tampa Bay Rays pitched a little bit. So these are definitely a higher quality of hitters. I want absolutely nothing to do with this game. These pitchers absolutely scare the living hell out of me. So no action on this last game for me.
Sounds good. But that should wrap it up for today's stream. Quick housekeeping and then a recap, and we'll head on out. If you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description down below between our Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, all that stuff down below. All those goodies. Go ahead and check them out. Speaking of Picks and Parleys, Craig did his show a couple minutes ago. It's a 7-minute show, 4 plays and his consensus report. Me and Nick at 10 o'clock every day besides Tuesdays and Thursdays, where we have 11 o'clock with Detroit Lenny. Higgs 12, 1:30 with Allie. 6 o'clock. Oh, no game time decision today. Happy birthday, Ryan, our little brother.
Yes.
So we're not going to be on game time decision today. But we'll be back tomorrow morning for that, or tomorrow for game time decision. There'll probably be some type of total chaos tonight, so go check that out. Also, free picks on Picks and Parleys and Earle Sports Bets every single night. So make sure you guys have those post notifications on so you know whenever we post videos, go live, do all that good stuff. So go ahead and check us all out. So picks for today. Originally, I had Detroit written down. Yeah. That game got postponed. So ignore that one. I have Toronto over in Washington, St. Louis under in that Dodger game, Seattle and San Francisco today.
Yeah, I'm going with St. Louis in the first 5 innings. I got the Dodgers first 5 run line, Astros first 5 run line. Got the over in Washington and Miami. I'm on the Red Sox in the first 5, minus half a run. The first 5 under between Seattle and Oakland. And then I added on Pittsburgh's team total over 2.5 at minus 149 here at the 12:35 game.
Sounds good. San Fran run line. We like it. A money line. I like it. For anyone interested, race 6 Mountaineer Park, little horse racing. Got it. No, I mean, if anybody's interested, go ahead. There you go. Braves over 9 against Arizona. Don't mind it. Don't mind it. But that should wrap it up for today's video. Nick, go ahead and finish it on up for today.
Yeah, we want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here on Earle Sports Bets, which is every single morning at 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bets show. But that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here by my brother Tim, and this has been another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. We want to thank you guys as always for watching, and good luck.
See you guys.